Hi, I'm Bree Cheeses, and welcome to my Q&A. Yeah. Okay, so a few minutes ago, I posted on my Instagram story that I want to do a Q&A video, and I was like, hey, you should ask me some questions I can answer. And then people came with questions, so I'm gonna answer them. First question: is your current hair color, your favorite hair color on you? No, it really isn't. So I've dyed my hair blue tips on the ends. I had just bleach dyed ends, so it was just bleach blonde and then just regular dirty blonde up top. I thought that was cute. Sometimes I thought that was cute. I dyed my whole head blue. Whole head blue was like nice and all, but I don't know. I didn't really maintain it well, so. But it didn't turn like green, so that was like a plus. After the blue, I wanted like a purple ombre, and I did it, and blue came back, so my hair was purple and then blue at the bottom, because the purple at the bottom, just the blue overtook it, and the top half stayed purple. And then eventually I dyed my hair back to blonde with pink tips, which was really pretty, but the pink is very hard to maintain. And then I dyed my whole head fuchsia, which is really pretty. I really like the fuchsia. And then I dyed my whole head a dark, like burgundy, like a dark reddish kind of color, whatever. And then that's what was currently in my hair, and then it faded to orange. And then the top of my head is like a dirty blonde, I guess you could say, and then the tips are like orange, like a gingerish orange, I don't know, a ginger. So that's what my current hairstyle is, and honestly I think the fuchsia was honestly probably my favorite hair color on me. I think moving on, since the name is Brie Cheeses, I must ask, do you actually enjoy brie cheese? So I'm a fraud. I've never had brie before. I know, cancel me. I know. Start the twit longer right now. I know. How could I never try brie cheese when my name is Brie Cheeses? I know I'm a fraud, but I'm a very picky eater. So that's why I haven't tried it yet. I do eventually want to try it, especially since it's apparently going extinct. I'm going extinct apparently. Look, this cute little guy is going extinct, which is so sad. It's so sad. Sorry, I am a fraud. I'm very sorry. What did I want to do or be when I was, like, as a kid? What did I want to be when I grew up? And what I do now, basically. So growing up, I wanted to do something as a job, as like whatever my favorite hobby was at that time, if that makes sense. So like when I was really younger, I never shut up. I just sang. I just would keep singing. I love the sound of my own voice, which I'm a certified yapper right now. So like, I guess that hasn't changed, but I love the sound of my voice growing up. So I was like, yeah, I want to do that when I get older. I want to be a singer. Yeah, put that down on every single paper that was asking, what you want to do when you grow up? Yeah, I want to be a singer. All the teachers were like, oh, that's cute. Oh, that's so cute. Probably like, But yeah, a singer. My next phase was a writer. I do like write still, like from time to time again, but when I was growing up, I would write a lot of like little short stories or like a long story. I think I have like 2 long stories that I wrote, but I would really love to write poetry, and I would like write poetry constantly. And so I was like, I want to publish a book of poems when I grow up. I want to be a writer when I grow up. Yeah, I think that was that. And then I think graduating, I knew graduating I wanted to do something with English, and I do now too, still want to go to college for an English degree and pursue something towards writing kind of, but currently I am working as a content creator full-time. Hi guys, I'm currently working as a content creator full-time, which is why I'm here, because I'm trying to grow my YouTube more. Yeah, I'm trying to grow my YouTube more, so that's why I'm here now. But I am currently a full-time content creator. Okay, next question. Things that you think are so you-coded. The word pookie, I think, is very me-coded, me-core. I think Brie cheese is very me core. I'm obsessed with collecting ghosts, like little ghost things. Like I have this bisexual ghost because, well, I love ghosts and I'm bisexual, so that was fitting. I have this ghost little keychain. It glows in the dark. I can't really show you guys that. And then I also have a ghost with some hot cocoa, which is very cute, very adorable. But I just think that these guys, little guys, are me coded. I don't know. I think they're me coded. Handsome Squidward. If you know, you know. But me coded. Like, he would go on my Hear Me Out cake. I'm just saying. He would go on the Hear Me Out cake. Cause hear me out. Hear me out. At the top of my head, those are the only things I can think of right now that are me coded. This person asked, what was my like content creation journey? I guess. So my content creation journey was let's see. So I could say growing up I would watch a lot of like Markiplier, a lot of Jacksepticeye. I was also like watch a lot of PewDiePie as well when I was younger. And yeah, I would watch a lot of YouTube, but like I didn't really know about like streaming world, and as I got older I still didn't really know about the streaming world. And then I started watching people like Valkyrie, but she was mostly on YouTube, and so I watched her on YouTube. Obviously I didn't really know Twitch was a thing. And then one day, one of my friends at the time, which we are not currently friends, story time for another day, but she was like, hey, I want to start streaming. I was like, yeah, you definitely should. I don't know what you mean, but like, yeah, you should. And so she started streaming, and she's like setting up her Twitch and all that, and she would stream, and I was like, wait, that's so cool. Like that's so cool. I didn't know like you could do that. I didn't know you could stream. Like I didn't know like streaming was a thing. I thought there was just YouTube videos and that was it. And well, I knew like Valkyrie, you know, she would stream, but I never personally watched the streams. So I just thought it was like a YouTube video. I thought streaming was just a YouTube video but live. I don't know, like kind of like the premiere thing. I don't know. I don't really know what I thought before. But she started streaming and I was like, you know what? I want to do that. I want to try that out. And so I did. I started streaming and I really liked it, and I streamed like a lot my first like month or 2 months. All I did was stream Valorant on my laptop, by the way. I would stream on a laptop. Didn't have a monitor or anything, so I used my phone for chat. But my chat wasn't really that active though, so I mean it was overall okay because I didn't really need to look at my phone that much. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun. And then I used to also play like on my laptop. Like I would sit on my bed with my laptop on my lap. That's how I would game. That's how I would stream. Just for my little Betty Boo. As like I like the months went by, like I grew in like not really in like the streaming world. I didn't really grew, but like I grew as like my setup kinda. I was still like playing on my laptop, but I finally got a desk. I finally got a monitor for chat. I finally got like more like scenes and stuff like that. I had a face cam and everything since I wasn't streaming from like in my bed. And I don't know, I started like developing more into my streams. Then long story short, I went through a breakup and I was like, I need a bad bitch glow up. And instead of putting that into my appearance, I put it into my streams, and I started to make other content, other platforms to push out my streams, and that hiked up my Instagram. I started to go viral on my Instagram, which like viral, it wasn't really viral, but for me, I thought it was viral. I thought like 1,000 views at that time was also viral, but one of my posts got traction, and it kept getting traction, and eventually I got to like 15K on Instagram. Which, to most when you put into, like, big creators and content creators, like, 15K, that's not a lot. But for me and a lot of other people, 15,000 is a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Imagine you had all those 15,000 people in a room. Imagine having, like, 500 people in a room. Like, that's all following. That, crazy. Crazy. While my Instagram was growing and videos kept going viral and all that, and I kept getting more followers on Instagram, that drove more viewers to my Twitch and more followers to my Twitch, and so my streams got more traction as well. And then yeah, here we are. I think I currently have 2K followers on Twitch, and I'm currently at 46,000 followers on Instagram. So yeah, that is my current content creation journey, and it hopefully, well, not hopefully, it's going to continue, because now, guys, once a laptop gamer slash streamer, I am now a PC owner, dual monitor, face cam, ring light, microphone, keyboard, mouse, streamer gamer. Even got the chair. I'm just missing the gaming socks. Next question. How old are you? You might think this is a basic question, but you guys looking at this, and I know YouTube, you're looking at this because you like to disable my comments. You like to disable my comments because you think I'm a minor. I'm 20. I'll be turning 21 on the 23rd of January. So by the time this is posted, I may or may not already be 21, depending on how fast the editing goes. But yeah, I'm 21 years old. I know I look 12, maybe 11, maybe 13 on a good day. I know I could go to an all-you-can-eat buffet and probably get in for free, depending on what I'm wearing. I'm well aware. I'm going to be carded into like I'm 40. Very aware of this. I'm well aware of this. But you know, at least when I'm 60, I will be looking like 35. So right now it might be a bad thing because people think I'm way younger than I look. But when I get older, people, you know, it'll be better for me when I get older. And for anyone asks, eyebrows exist. They're just babies. Along with my baby face, my eyebrows never hit puberty, so this is what we got to work with when I don't have anything on them. I'm sorry. This is what I look like without makeup. I know, I wish there was more too. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to disappoint both of us. Very sorry about that. Very. That will be the end of today's Q&A, I guess. I'm sorry I did not have that many questions prepared, but if you guys like this, drop a comment down below if YouTube doesn't disable them. I'm sorry if they do. Please, YouTube gods, please don't disable my comments. I swear I'm 21. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye, guys.